Did you know securing the load? You'll notice that there's a safety theme to all of these, that we actually do need chemicals and fertilizers and other products, pesticides, but we want to make sure that we keep it with us and that we make the applications correctly. Just like hitch pins, just like the ratings that hooks the truck to the trailer, straps and chains have a rating. In this case, we call it the working load limit. And if you can see here, the working load limit is how many pounds that strap or chain is meant to hold down. So here is a web, typical web that we would use to strap things down. And if you notice in the down in the right, you'll see a tag. And this is what the tag looks like. And what you're looking for is the working load limit. You notice here it's 33,000 pounds. The braking strength is 10,000. And so what we always do is use the working load limit. These are DOT regulations. And because it gives us a little bit of safety, because as you use the strap and you use the chains, things do in fact begin to wear. We have the same thing that we can calculate. This is a grade 30 chain as marked. Here is a grade 43, a grade 70, and those are the three common ones that we would be using in agriculture. Now what you see inside of the box here, on the top is the grades of chain. Going down on the left is the diameter of the chain. And notice the working load limit. So let's just say I have a grade 43 chain. What happens when I go down that column and my diameters get bigger? The actual working load limits will increase. Notice conversely, if I go from a 5/16 inch chain and I am working across, notice that as I go from up to the grade 70, my working loads increase. So what gives a chain its strength is the grade and the diameter. Now, also including this are your binders that we use. This particular binder, you'll see WLL on the binder of 5,400 pounds. So let's say, for instance, that I had, let's just say a 5/16 grade chain at 4,700 pounds, and my binder was just 2650. How would I calculate the strength of what I'm holding down? You always use the lowest number. So if my binder was 2650, that would be the number that I would use. And so the question here then, as you go in a few minutes through a video, is how many tie downs do I need? Two separate questions. And how much working load limit? And so those two questions then will tell us how many chains do I need to hold this tractor down, and how much working load limit will I need. Okay? So in this particular case, we're going to go back to here to figure out what the working load limits are to calculate our weights. A lot of detail here, but again, just seeing if this is a subject you would be interested in. When it comes to bigger pieces of equipment, you need 4 chains, 4 binders, and in this case, it's a 40,000 pound instrument. You're going to need to be able to cover all of the working load limit collectively in those chains. And so we go back to the same set of tables to calculate 40,000. And if you notice here, I need 40,000 pounds, but if I had a 3/8 grade 70 and I had 4 of them, that would not be enough to hold that piece of equipment down. So we would be looking for bigger diameter chains at the grade 70. Again, we're looking at all kinds of pieces of equipment and how do we tie them down. We have had a number of bulldozers come off and kill people over the years, and so this is really an important aspect of moving your loads around the road. So just like ratings to a hitch pins, there are ratings to the straps and chains. Same thing.